Turn me up. Turn me up. Is my mic on? Yo. Stop my time. Stop my time. Yo. We back again with another great episode of Artificial Motherfucking Ignorance in this bitch. I'm your motherfucking host, Eddie Motherfucking Facts.
Didn't he just say he was trying to get sponsored?
Yeah, I am trying to get sponsored, but you know, I got to talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I get this shit off my chest. I'll put a parental advisory sticker on the intro. But I am back again, another great episode. I'm very grateful to be back here and doing this thing I call a podcast, the greatest podcast in the world, Artificial Ignorance. Yeah, man, I'm sorry I didn't put out the episode last week. Had some scheduling issues, things like that, but I got some great things set up and blah blah blah. Yeah, so I'm gonna be more consistent because you know I gotta get that bag. You hear me? Ain't that right, Mike? Yeah, man, because Mike is tired of doing work for free and he's tired of not getting paid. But like I said, I got you, bro. Like from first sponsorship, I'm gonna split it down the middle. So anyway, like probably like 70-30, but 80-20, 90-10. But yeah, we here again. I have two beautiful guests with me. One beautiful guest, the other one, she alright, she cool. I ain't gonna hype her head up.
Wow.
I have Terry with me today. How you doing, Terry?
I'm tired. It's almost close to my bedtime.
Okay, Grandma.
Yes, I go to sleep at 10:30.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, you about to put on your bonnet and put on your muumuu?
No, I don't have a muumuu yet.
Yo,
I gotta get my new apartment muumuu.
Muumuus are sexy. Like I like women in a muumuu. A muumuu is like a long nightgown. Older woman be wearing. Yeah.
That's not sexy.
Because if a woman got on the muumuu, she got the cheeks. You can see the cheeks. Nice looking cheeks.
I don't have no ass. So.
You said what?
I don't have no ass.
Right, another letdown.
Same girl.
Man. I'll be holding the door for girls sometimes, and then they walk past and I'm like, oh
we're
man.
Not doing that. That's what we're not gonna do. We're not finna do that.
Like, damn, she shaped like some plywood. Like
I know niggas be disappointed when I walk by. I'd be like,
but I also have I have Janisha with me, aka Fat Hippie, aka yeah, whatever aka you want to go by. Huh?
What?
AKA Bad Barbie.
What is that? What?
AKA Smoky Mama.
Wow.
Yes, it did.
You always fuck my intros up. Like you can never just be real with a nigga, be happy for a nigga. Like, dang.
Here you go. But go ahead, get your man. We'll say your plugs for later. So
wow.
Into the show. No, go ahead. What you want to say?
I ain't got no plug. You already know what it is.
We don't know what it is. That's why I asked you for a plug. Anyway. Exactly. Anyway, I decided to do a episode on a topic that I found very interesting. I will give Janisha her credit. She brought up the idea of doing this episode, and I felt like it was a very good, topic to talk about and start a dialogue about. I decided to do this episode about issues about fat issues and fat politics. Yeah. So I have a bunch of topics I'm gonna ask these young ladies their opinions on different topics. The first topic is Waffle House or IHOP.
Waffle House.
Waffle House. Hey, look, I just want to do that. I was saving that joke. Okay. All right.
Who the hell goes to IHOP?
Both of them is trash.
What?
You said both of them trash?
Nah, I personally like both. But somebody told me that they both were trash the other day.
No, Waffle House is actually cool. IHOP really.
Wait, so he actually likes IHOP?
He from up north. I'm from up north too, so I was about to just trash him. But you never been to the South and had Waffle House. That's the problem.
I've been to the Baltimore one.
That's not
that's not the same thing.
I mean, I go.
Yeah, what?
You went to New Orleans, didn't go to is there the Waffle House in New Orleans, right?
We just got one like 3 years ago. 4 years ago.
I wasn't going very far.
Okay, so we got past that part. It was a joke. Yeah, shout out to New Orleans. Beautiful women. They all got gold teeth and stuff. But but all right, so the first topic I want to get into is the first topic I want to get into, I'm tongue twisted. The being fat healthy thing. All right, so I want you guys to talk about. The first question is, what's your take about people who it's not even people that they even know. It's not even about family members or loved ones. People who constantly point out being fat is unhealthy. What's your guys' take on that? I'm gonna shoot that to Terry first.
I have 2 words. Fuck them.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, that's a great episode of Artificial Ignorance. So see you guys.
That's just really how I feel. I don't have anything else to add there.
No, I feel you. Janisha?
My bad. You said people who
constantly point out
being fat is unhealthy.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with Terry. Like, fuck them, because like, I mean, I'm not finna sit up here and argue with somebody about my humanity. Like, I'm not finna do that. Period. So if that's what you think, you can be on your soapbox all day. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
All right, but okay. The question that I have is, I don't understand why people do it, and why does it seem like, why is being fat the thing that people want to point out about being healthy when it's plenty of other things that people that have unhealthy lifestyles about, and then they just constantly
because fat is visible. That's the only reason why. Like, niggas be like, "Oh, you fat." Like, nigga, you drink every weekend, you smoke, and you do cocaine. Like, what's
Jesus Christ.
You're not healthy either, bro.
Damn, Florida man, wilding.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but like, no, I understand that, but I feel like, yeah, I know fat is visible, but it's like, what about anorexic people? What about people who they're visible and they live unhealthy and living in people who starve themselves and they look sick? They don't really point that out about them. And sometimes people
that's a disorder.
That's a what?
It's a disorder, so it's a little bit different. And our society praises skinny people anyway. So not seen as negative as being fat. Like, people act like fat is the worst thing you ever be in your life. Like,
no, I mean, I understand it. I just don't think that, like, people who say that really honestly don't care. Like, if somebody randomly comes up to you and be like, "Hey, you know, being fat is unhealthy." I think I think Charlemagne was on I think he had Kenan Thompson on the show, and he was talking about, like, I guess Kenan was talking about his struggles and living healthy, and like he said, he didn't want to do the movie Fat Albert because he didn't want people to constantly come up to him and calling him fat, and, "Hey, what's up, Fat Albert, with your fat ass?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't know if he wanted to do the movie, and
he had on a bodysuit, ain't
he? Yeah, I don't know what other noise you made after you said bodysuit, but
I said Anna.
Yeah, I don't know what type of language.
Some Florida shit.
Yeah, that's some Florida man. Yeah. Everybody in Florida talk like plies.
You already know.
Anyway, so the thing is like he didn't want to do it, and then Charlamagne was just like, "Well, why don't you just lose weight?" Like, I mean, that's easy for some people, but it's harder for others. And he was just like, I don't have no. He was Charlamagne's basically saying he doesn't have no problem pointing out about fat people about their about being fat because it's unhealthy. You shouldn't be living like that. Like, come on, dog. Like you don't give a fuck about them. You just want to make your whatever jokes. I think the jokes are tired anyway. So it's just like, and it's like if he personally deals with that, has that issue that he deals with on a constant basis, I don't see making fun of, and it's another thing, making fun of fat people isn't going to make them want to lose weight. Some people, I'm not going to lie, it probably does. It probably does work for them, but not everybody's like that. And not it's going to make them want to just fucking it's not going to help their situation at all. People think they're helping by doing that.
Charlamagne said that. He said,
yeah.
What he said? He said people shouldn't be fat.
No, he told King he basically told Keenan like, well, why don't you just stop being fat? And he was just like, and it was kind of offensive. And then Angela,
was he joking or was he serious?
He was serious. It seemed like he was serious, but then he also said he was like, well, I think Angela Yee said Charlamagne has no problem pointing out stuff like fat people and saying that they need to live an unhealthy lifestyle. And he'll say all the time because they need to stop living a lifestyle because it's unhealthy. I'm just like, well, nobody asked you, bro.
That young man. He bleaches his skin. What are we doing here?
Okay, now I'm not listen. Charlamagne is wrong in this situation. I just don't agree with the bleaching skin part, but I feel. Terry, you got something to add?
I lost what the hell we were talking about.
We were talking about we just move on to the next topic. But I just wanted to say that. So the next topic that I wanted to bring up. So since we basically all agree that people coming up to regular people telling that being fat isn't healthy and we understand that's wrong. The next question is there ever a good time to tell someone that they're gaining too much weight without sounding like mean or cruel or like a fat phobic person? I'm gonna shoot that to Janisha first.
No, it's not. And one of my friends, I think she was saying like one of her friends was contemplating on telling this girl that she was gaining so much weight. And I just felt like, bro, that's not your place. Like, regardless of, they might have something going on, I just don't feel like it's your place to tell anybody, hey, you getting kind of fat, ain't it? Like, that's really
you really with this word again.
I'm sorry. Come on. That's really not your place. Like, for what is that gonna do to them? People look at themselves every day. I'm pretty sure she knew she was getting fat. Like, you know when you gaining weight. So somebody else pointing it out is there's no point. And I've seen people on Twitter be like, oh, well, what if you were married and your wife was gaining weight or blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know how that works because I'm not married. So
some white man, the right white man will pop into your life. Don't worry.
Fuck you.
Terry, your thoughts?
I don't think there's ever a good time. And I don't think there's a way to tell somebody that without sounding pedophobic. I don't think that's possible. I think people should just mind their business.
Okay. So, and this is just me just being hypothetical. What is the situation to where it's a family member of yours and the fact that they do carry a lot of weight on them, and you want to help them, and no one wants to say, because everybody in the family doesn't want to say anything to them, would it be in that situation it would still be wrong?
I feel like I can't answer this hypothetical question.
Oh, why do you feel that?
Just because like everybody in my family, like we know we fat. We know we need to lose weight. Like it's not, you know. I don't know. Like so to jump off like the question before this and this question, like I kind of think I would want somebody to tell me. Just like I don't. There's not a nice way to say it though. I don't know. I wish somebody would have told me that shit 2 years ago.
But okay, so I mean, I think in certain ways, like I mean, so somebody came up to you and just okay, so let's say somebody came up to you 2 years ago and said, "Hey, Terry, I think you're kind of you're gaining a lot of a certain amount of weight. I'm trying not, you're gaining a certain amount of weight. Why don't we?"
I get where you're going.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But who is the somebody though? I'm like, if it was like my sister, I'd be like, damn, bitch, for real. But if it was somebody else, I'd be offended. Real shit.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. We're keeping it family wise. Like, of course, I mean, would you have the reaction like, all right, like you said, a lot of people in your family are big, so like you'd be like, nigga, you big too, like.
Would I say that? I probably would say some shit like that.
All right, Janisha, what would you do in that situation? Do you?
My grandma actually has said some things like, actually not even my grandma, my aunt. I remember I was going back to school for like, I don't know, it was like probably my senior year or something. And I was poor, so my auntie was like, "I'll take you to the mall." I felt like a child, but I was like,
no.
"Okay." So we was at the mall or whatever, and this was like right after, like, well, I had lost a bunch of weight like my sophomore year. Then my mom died, and then like I gained a whole bunch of weight back. So we went to the store, whatever, and she was just like, I want you to get back into the gym and start doing what you were doing before, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's real. That's kind of fucked up, but I ain't really say nothing because I mean she was paying for shit, so. But when I thought about it after the fact, I was like, damn, is that what everybody thinks about me? Like, everybody thinks, like, I just, like, let myself go. And that's the thing about, like, I feel like losing weight as a fat person, because then you get all these people wanting to, like, dictate your every move. Like, people who wasn't encouraging you before, but when you start doing it on your own, then they like, oh, you can't eat that. Oh, you better not eat that. Oh, keep doing what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. But like trying to monitor you or whatever, I'm like, I've been doing this. Like, I don't need you to tell me what to do at this point. But I just don't think it's ever gonna be a time where it's like I literally used to hate going home because I had gained so much weight, and I knew like people were gonna look at me differently because I kind of felt like maybe I let them down, or maybe I didn't like, I just felt like a failure pretty much. So I was like, damn, I don't want to go home because I know somebody probably gonna mention it, or if they don't mention it, they thinking about it, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So I just don't ever think I would be up to receiving that from anybody.
I mean, okay. But okay, so let's say it was a situation to where it was somebody. Okay, let's say it wasn't said to you, like you thought about saying to somebody else. Like, would you feel like weird about it, or
if what?
Like if you said if you like another family member of yours said, like, okay, so like if somebody a family member of yours was in that situation where they're gaining a lot of weight, would you, and you wanted to say something, nobody else said anything, would you say that, or would you just stick to your, you know, what you always stuck to? Like,
I don't. If they old, that ain't none of my business. But like,
oh wow,
my
okay.
little sister, she got big. Like, she got bigger. I mean, she growing up. That's what happens when you grow up. You get big. Like, you don't fucking get small.
Okay, thank you for letting us know how it works when you grow up, because you start off little and you get big.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying because like she's tall, she's way taller. She's like 5'9", 5'10", and she's 16, and so she gained weight, but it doesn't look like, she don't look fat. She just look, she just look big because she a big girl. I mean, what the fuck? So I'll be like, dang, you got big or whatever. But not like that. It's just I'm a short person, and she's just so much bigger than me. Or not telling her like you need to watch what you eat or whatever. I don't know. And then my other little sister, like my baby sister, I told you about her, but she used to be really small, but she was like 6, 7, 8. 9. As soon as she hit 10, she started kind of blowing up, and then like everybody in the family wanted to like tell her, you need to stop eating so much, blah blah blah. Like, she's a fucking child, bro. What are you what are you even saying right now? But I didn't try to like make her, I wasn't like that. I was just like, if she wanted to eat something, I would give it to her. But I also try to like take her to the park and stuff whenever I was like there, but which is not often. So yeah, that's not actually my business.
So that's none of my business. That's none of my business.
For real.
Nah, I feel you guys. So, oh man, I guess the next topic was our personal experiences, but I mean, you should basically tell the person.
I already did that. My bad.
Terry, did you have another personal experience that you faced, or like someone telling you that you gained too much weight, or
when?
I mean, you can tell any time. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, shit. Like, I've been fat for like what, 13 years or some shit.
Okay.
I done heard everything from the moon and back.
Okay.
I'm scarred from childhood, bro.
Oh yeah, a lot. Yeah, I think it's a topic that we can talk about because a lot of people are scarred from childhood. Like, I mean, this is a little bit off topic, but I think I was talking about this earlier. Like, I mean, I was like, because I'm a dark skinned man, as you can see. So,
nah, ain't no.
I know you light.
Little light bright. Okay.
Light skinned niggas, man. But like I was talking about how like I got made fun of in school for being so dark skinned, and kids like making fun of me for being dark skinned. I mean, I say it probably did, like, because in a way, like I didn't like my complexion in a way, but also like it didn't affect me to where it's like I understood it was jokes, and I still understand it as jokes, and kids are kids. But I mean, I just from that, like mostly I just got good at making fun of people back, like kept quick on the jokes. That's why I'm good at it now. So it's just like, but at the same time, like that could, if I was somebody else and I was a person that, you know, that let that affect me, then I could be scarred and I can end up fucking hating myself or hating other people and, you know, dating white women, and I could be doing a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to do that. You know? So, you know,
You went hella far.
I mean, hey, look, I'm just
went from 0 to dating white women.
Yeah, I low key, but yeah, I think we're all scarred from our childhood and kids being mean and stuff like that. The last topic on this topic on the topic is, how do you guys feel when people do these studies and people talk about these you know, I think it was what was it? it was like a thing on Twitter. I think I forgot who tweeted it out, but I think it was like a health page or whatever. It was verified. So they said the number one cause of cancer is obesity, and people had their opinions, and a lot of people said it was fat shaming for that for that being said, and other people saying, well, it's not fat shaming if it's actually true, and things like that. And it's I mean, I've actually looked up the actual study. I mean, that is one of the leading causes of cancer. So what would you get when you guys hear stuff like that? What does that make you think? How does that make you feel?
I don't want to repeat my answer from earlier.
Okay.
But that's how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, if it's an actual, okay, now I feel you.
So you want to know how I feel about like the studies?
Yeah. Basically.
I mean, like, I definitely know that there are like health risks. Like with being, I mean, that's a given. Like, everybody knows that shit.
Yeah.
So
do you think it is fat shaming to point that to say that, or for a study to be shown, or do you? Because people felt it was fat shaming.
I don't feel a ways about that. I just feel like fuck people who take shit and run with it. I feel like that's what a lot of people do though on Twitter though. Like they'll hear one thing and be like, nigga just going all off course.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Janisha?
I agree. Like people, I don't think the study itself, I haven't read it, so I'm not going to speak on it. But
I don't even know what it is.
What people did with that and the conversation that happened out of that was definitely like a whole bunch of fat phobia and fat shaming, and like people are like, oh, and y'all on here promoting fat people and blah blah blah.
Oh,
nah.
Don't talk about when they be going in about body
you can
positive
be
movements.
obese. You can be obese at 5'3" and 180 and not look visibly fat. So that whole thing is very, very it definitely levels to it, because like I said, when people think about fat people, it's not about BMI the way that scientists look at obesity and fat people. When regular people think about fat people, it's about how visibly fat you are, like how much space you take up. You feel me? So it's not it's different in the way that they discussed it, and the way that people, regular folks on Twitter who probably ain't even read articles like myself, because I'm gonna be
sub at yourself.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, for real.
I just want to throw this in there too. If we going by that little chart, that little chart, they're like, oh, if you 5'5", you should be like.
I'm fat as hell.
That motherfucker. Everybody black is obese. Even like you know what I'm talking about, right? You know that little chart, the little BMI chart that tells you if you fat, you go by that shit. You're not white, so yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yeah. So I felt like that's just going by that chart is bullshit. But did you want to add something else, or?
No, I'm good.
I don't think did it ever get updated? I don't think it gets updated.
No, that shit probably ain't been updated since they made it.
Child, I was obese when I was 8 years old, nigga. Like,
hello.
Fuck yeah, they fucking say I'm a house, so
not a house.
But, all right, so enough on that topic. The next topic that I want to bring up is dating while fat. I want to.
Okay, come on, Terry.
I feel like she about to go off, sis. So, What are some of the issues? Okay, I mean, both of you guys. I mean, you're women, so let's start with women. What are some of the issues fat women have in the dating world? Let's just start there. Terry, I'm gonna just shoot over to you because I feel like you about to just give us bars. So,
nah, I'm not about to give no bars. But if one more nigga come in my DMs talking about he like his girl's BBW, I promise I'm gonna fucking flip.
yeah. I mean, somebody's favorite rapper that's on the show said that.
I know. That's why I hate Drake. She know that.
Oh.
Well, no, I don't hate him. Okay, I hate him for that thing.
I mean, she didn't say, she was quiet on that. She was just like, "What lyric y'all talking about? I didn't hear that song."
The one with Nicki Minaj, one of the 15,000 songs he got with her. Was it, I like my girls BBW, the kind of girls or something with you. I don't know.
Suck you dry,
and then eat some lunch, which
whatever song that is.
All of the horrible stereotypes.
Yeah, it's a horror stereotype.
Oh my god, that's the one thing you really got to deal with. That's so annoying.
What? Yeah, you
like stereotypes. I was just explaining this to my mama in the car because, like, when I told her I'm gonna be on a podcast, she was like, "What y'all talking about?" I'm like, "Fat politics, dating while fat," and she's like, "What? That's a thing?" My mom but been with the same man for 22 years. She don't know what it's like to date.
Shit. And another stereotype, I know the stereotype you talking about. Okay, I had a joke. I'm gonna just say it. I mean, you guys are. You know.
I mean, they got the one about fat girls suck dick better.
That's
the other ones they have.
Hey, look, I'm a man.
What you gonna say it's true?
No, I'm gonna say that's kind of false. I've got some bad head, but for a lot of bigger. All right. So that's not always true. You know what I'm saying? What's the stereotype? Fat girls can sing.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of pressure. Yes. It's a lot of pressure. I don't like it.
Janisha can't sing or cook.
Right, I can't cook either.
I'm just learning how to cook, so
I know how to cook so that I don't starve.
On my way to being a baby.
I don't know how to make neck bones and shit.
Neck bones?
I ain't gonna be cooking that shit anyway.
That's not. I don't know nothing about that.
You boil it.
See, there goes. I don't know how to cook. There you go.
You put it in a pot.
I say straight up, I can't suck dick. I don't cook.
Didn't you have a thing? Okay.
Oh, I don't give niggas money neither. That's another one.
I don't spend money on niggas.
Oh, y'all not queens. Y'all not queens.
So lame.
But my pussy good. So I mean, we can do something. We can make it work.
I mean, you say that, but anyway,
I'll fight you.
But anyway, so like, what, like, is there some other like issues that you find out like fat women face while dating, or it's just?
Well, of course you got them niggas that fetishize fat girls.
Oh,
I done had niggas like DM me and be like, "I never had a big girl before. I want to try." Like
it's a fucking vending machine, bitch. Like, no.
Ooh, I never had this flavor before.
That's really how they be though. I don't know. I got hella experiences, like hella of them. I got a whole hashtag on Twitter, screenshots of shit.
What was name of funny experience you had?
I have had too many. I'm gonna have to think about that. Go to Janisha.
Okay, Janisha, what are some? We know you don't suck dick. We know you can't cook, and you don't sing.
Cook.
I'm lying about all that. But
you know how to make grits and shrimp, and that's it.
Hey, now.
It's your only meal.
I make salmon too.
Get the fuck
And I take some ground turkey and taco packet and make some tacos.
Grits and shrimp is your Alfredo.
It is. Man, bro, shut up. Anyway, what was the question?
What are some issues fat women face while dating?
Just trash niggas, bro. Like
exclamation point, exclamation point.
Like, first of all,
can we get more
gotta,
descriptive?
you gotta date somebody that is not gonna be that. I don't like them niggas that they Twitter name is like I love BBW 13.
Oh my god.
Put my belly on you 45.
Like all in their bio, BBW chaser, all that.
I block all
shit.
them niggas.
Bro, that shit's so aggy. I just feel like I can't date no nigga that's let me play with your arm fat. Let me play with your rolls. Like,
let me pour Hennessy and drink it out your rolls.
This nigga said, "Can I let me put some Hennessy on your rolls?" This is a nigga I was fucking with in real life though. So
what?
I mean,
yes.
I mean, it's like it's a lot, and then you don't know if they're really like. I always feel like I need to be with a dude that's comfortable being with a fat woman, because I feel like a lot of dudes not comfortable because of what society tells them. Like, oh, you with a fat girl? Oh, you must be with her for like one of the 4 reasons we named, and not something else. Like, I just want to be treated like a regular person. Like, everything don't got to be about me being fat. Like, damn. Or a nigga that's scared to go out with you because he don't want nobody to see him because you fat.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up too.
I'm triggered.
Oh, you dealt with that before?
Yeah.
You okay, sis?
Oh, you're right. Niggas ain't shit, sis.
They not.
But in real life be like that. And then I don't know.
You said playing with arm fat. I actually like doing that sometimes.
You're blocked.
I don't see what the problem is arm fat. Did you think of your personal experience, Terry, yet, or?
I don't know. Like, this shit not funny. I mean,
it's okay.
It's okay.
We can get serious.
We can get serious.
Oh my god.
We can talk about the time the dude ain't have no bathroom door that I talked to. It's okay.
What?
I don't see what that got to do with being fat, but you just talking to broke ass. I don't know what you talking about. This ain't the broke nigga podcast. I don't know.
I mean, it could be. We could switch it real quick.
But we're good. We're good. Save that for the TL. Like,
but he was also fat, so I felt like it could.
That's why he didn't have a door.
He didn't have.
I'm not saying that's why he didn't have a door. I'm just saying
fat niggas don't got no door. Hot take.
Nah.
Fat niggas don't have doors.
He didn't have no door or no car, so
fat niggas don't got doors or cars. But all right. The next topic is the next question I want to ask you guys. How do you tell somebody has a fetish, or like the difference between somebody like that has a fetish for fat women or like really like fat women?
So the one with the fetish is the nigga whose name is BBW Lover 76.
Okay, of course that is the blatant one.
I mean, like, I don't really know how to tell. Like, I don't know.
Because what I face is like, I mean, I'm one of these guys. I really don't have a type. If I'm attracted to somebody, I'm attracted to somebody. So I like fat women. I like thick women. I like skinny women. Like, I just like what I like. So I don't like white women. They all gotta be black. So
tilapia pussy.
Oh, all right. So what I've noticed is that some women, when they talk about like dudes who have fat fetishes, they just be like, yo, this dude, like, he likes me fat. He likes to okay, this is what she said. I'm not being funny. She was like, this nigga want to play with my stomach or some shit like that. Like, you know, how do you tell if like a dude, he might really just like you fat, like he really just probably like play with your stomach. It don't have like he's
nah, bro.
No, okay, but at the same time, it's like you could be attracted to a fat woman and not have a fat fetish, and like stuff about her body and not have a fat fetish. It's possible. It's very much possible. A lot of men out here that do that. So how do you tell the difference?
I think the difference is just in the way that they express how they care about you. Like if if you constantly talking about my stomach, I mean that's just weird. Like that's OD weird. Or some part of me, or you always gotta feel like you gotta, I don't know, like you can tell it's just about the language they use and the way that they treat you. Like I mean, it's a market for niggas that like fat women because they like the fat and they wanna get you fatter and they wanna see your stomach and blah blah blah. Like that's a legit market. I think it's just a different it's a different type of feeling.
So, Terry, you want to add something to that?
I feel like in my personal experience, the niggas that I felt like didn't have fat fetishes are niggas that like everybody. Like they just like women. It don't matter.
Oh, do you have something you want to get off your chest, sister?
No.
Oh, she on you. You're all right? Okay. Because do you want to say something about me? Because okay, let's talk about that. Is there something wrong with me because I like what I like?
Because you like fat stomachs.
No, I like all different types of women. I just like what I like. I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to. Is that a problem for you?
I mean, that's it. That's you.
No, because you're not the only person to say it. Because other women have been like, you weird as fuck, or you just out here trying to fuck everything. Like, no, that's not.
I like all different types of men. I don't just fuck fat. I don't just like fat men. Like, why would I limit not even let me not put my foot in my mouth? But
yeah, put your butt in your mouth.
I don't. It's like whatever. If you genuinely like all different kinds of women, then that's it. I used to feel a way when a nigga liked me, and then I find out like he liked like 5 fat girls before me. Like I used to be sick because I felt like I'm supposed to be the fat girl. Like you ain't supposed to be liking another fat girl. I'm supposed to be the life-changing fat girl. You feel me? That's how I used to feel, but I grew up.
No, I feel the opposite. Like when I meet a dude and like I find out all his ex-girlfriends were skinny, I'm like, fuck.
That too.
Like why are you here?
That's the thing though. Like, does it? And I think me and Janisha actually talked about this before. Like, is it a thing? Is it a thing when like a man has never, like, women of his past don't really resemble you? Is that like an issue?
I feel like it's only an issue for me because the situation I was triggered by, I was dealing with somebody who only dated like real petite girls, and for some fucking reason he was in my life.
I mean, he probably really liked you.
I mean, I don't doubt that, but it's still like, I mean, he cheated on me for a skinny bitch. So I mean, what?
Oh, okay, all right. I don't know what this turned into. This turned to absolute cheaters.
No.
Oh man. Shit.
No, but that makes me uncomfortable just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if I find out that like you dated at least one other fat girl, it's like, okay, he's serious. This is real. I don't know.
It's just a lot to think about when you dating as a fat person, because you don't really know niggas' motives like that. Like historically, men with fat women, it ain't been no fucking romantic shit. It's just been like, oh, let me get my dick sucked real quick. Let me fuck you real quick, and then I'm gonna ghost you, or then I'm gonna go and do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like as a fat woman, you gonna have your guard up because these niggas be playing, like, don't even be serious. And not even just niggas, like anybody that date fat people. I feel like because society is so fat phobic, like there's always that you know, what do they really think about me? Like, do they really feel this way about me? Like, I don't know. And then you got niggas that'll be like, oh, fuck that sloppy fat bitch. You fat flat back bitch.
You bitch. You bitch. You bitch.
You bitch. But yeah, for real. But they be like that. And then
the video I missed.
And then they talk to you and they be like, oh, nah. Like, you was just calling this bitch a bad body hoe. Nah, you talking to me. Like, what's the difference?
I mean, I noticed that in arguments, like you with somebody that's fat or you with somebody that, you know, this is one meme with this fat dude, like he got his head down, the shirt off, and the caption says, "When your girl like you, when she like you, she like what the fuck is it? It said like when you fat, but your girl like you, but when she mad, you a fat fuck." And he was sad. And I was like, that's really a thing. Because, you know, yeah. So,
I mean, yeah, that's just the first thing people gonna attack about you, regardless. Like,
it's easy.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next topic that I want to talk about is me and Janisha have this argument all the time, and I just think she doesn't make sense when she says it. But
of course you do.
Of course, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, so the topic is is someone fat phobic because they're not attracted to fat people? Terry, do you
I feel like I know what you're trying to ask, but it might not be okay. It's like, do I think somebody is fatphobic if they're not attracted to somebody that's fat? No. But if you feel like, oh no, I can't date no fat bitch, like that is
okay. All right.
Just because when you look at the definition of the word, like if you have a phobia, you have an irrational aversion to something. So like you don't even have a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just saying shit.
Okay. All right, I feel that, but what me and Janisha don't agree on is that she thinks she believes that if you're not attracted to fat women, then in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you're fat phobic.
I feel like everybody is inherently fat phobic just because, just like some people, mainly everybody, almost everybody, is inherently homophobic because we live in a heteronormative society. I feel like we live in a society that does not promote fat people. Like, it doesn't. It promotes, thinness. So for me, I feel like if it comes down to it and it's like you don't date this type of person, you don't date a fat person, I just feel like maybe you're fat phobic. I get it. Like, I get people can have their preferences. That's cool. That's fine. But everybody's preferences is rooted in something. They just fall out.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think a lot of times, and it happens, it's more common that some people literally, they're just not attracted to what they're attracted to. It has nothing to do with society. It has nothing to do with, they don't need to unpack something. Like, it's not just rooted in whatever. It's just that if you're not attracted to something, you're not attracted to something. Like, this might sound crazy, even though Mike was saying it before. Like, my attraction, I'm not attracted to white women, right? And I was never attracted to white women, even when I was a kid, right? Like, my not being me, okay, what's the word for me not attractive? My not attractive isms with
that's not it.
Yeah, with white women, it didn't.
Would it be like non-attraction? Like, what would that be?
Non-attraction. Yep, there we go. My non-attraction.
I'm making up words at this point.
But
sleepy.
My non-attraction is yeah. So it didn't come from like white women having a history of with black men and white. No, it honestly did not, bro. It really honestly did not, bro. Like, when I was a kid, I knew as a 10-year-old kid, we can argue. As a 10-year-old kid, it was just I saw Tyra Banks and I saw Lil Kim, and there was no way in the world that you could tell me name a white actress.
Drew Barrymore.
There was no way in hell you could tell me Drew Barrymore looked better than Lil Kim. And Lil Kim was my first actual crush ever. Huh? Some nigga would be. I'm talking about for me.
So it feels like fucking.
Come closer to the mic.
No.
No, because he can't hear you, bro. That's a.
I gotta think of a name.
All right. That's what I'm saying, but it's like at the same time, like what I'm saying. Is it because of history or because you're just not attracted to them? Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So it's not root me not being attracted to white women isn't rooted in anywhere.
Let me ask you this: Did you see any white women growing up?
Yes.
Well, that's a good question.
Did you go to school with little white girls?
I went to school with a couple of white girls. No, it's not just two. I went to school with a couple of white girls. My couple people down the street that live in the neighborhood that I actually grew up in. They were white. I've seen white girls, and I'm just like, none of them look better. None of y'all look better than Lil Kim. None of y'all.
Okay, that might just naturally be your preference, but I know for me, I grew up going to school with white people, and I used to like white boys, and like,
oh my God, what in the world? I am disgusted.
I used to like white boys too.
Oh my God, I'm literally shaking.
Because that's what I thought. They was cute. I thought it was a cute.
Oh, I ain't seen no white boy, just on TV.
All right. I don't know.
But on TV too. But that too, like, you gotta realize like what experiences you had as a child that contribute to the way that you think now. Like, I grew up with little white boys in my class, whatever. I spit on a white boy when I was in first grade. I got to But like as I got older, I started seeing more black men. I started being around a lot of black boys or whatever. I like black men. Now I would never. You couldn't pay me to suck a white dick.
Why do? All right.
I'm just saying.
Now, Mike, did you have a point that you go?
I'm just saying, bad white girl that approach you.
I'm 95.5.
She got a great personality.
Okay.
She looked nice.
No, I'm just not. The only white girl that I was attracted to as a
what
child.
What is her booty fat? What if she Iggy? What if she on Iggy?
I don't think Iggy. I really honestly don't think Iggy looked that good. I swear, on mothers.
Iggy threw her cheeks at you, you would smash them.
Probably not. I'm not attracted. I swear, the only white girl.
I'm really trying to hear who this only white girl is.
No, the Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Oh,
she was everybody crush. Like,
I like now. See now, Topanga. That's a different story.
Y'all like her because she got.
Wait, who can say by the bell?
What's her name?
Lisa Turtle.
Oh my God, I gotta Google it.
No, he's talking about your girl. Shit. I can't think of her real name. Kelly, what was her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was cute.
You talking about the one with the long hair?
The
or the tall one?
She used to date Zach. Oh, everybody dated Zach. Shit.
I'm about to say Zach was for everybody.
Zach was a little thought.
Zach was for everybody, sis. But like that's my point. Like, it's not, you know, and I feel what you're saying, but I'm just like, it's men it's niggas that I know.
Kelly Kapowski.
Yeah, Kelly. Yeah. Why are you so? Now, first off, you started off the podcast talking about you don't date white women. Now you over here.
Bruh.
But would you date Kelly Kapowski? Would you date Kelly Kapowski? Yes. Kelly Kapowski throw that at you. You trash as fuck.
I would.
I'm not retweeting no more of your articles. But what I'm saying is like it's niggas that I'm cool with. Like they don't say anything that's fat phobic. They don't have any fat phobic views. They're just not attracted to fat women.
Are you sure? Did you go into the on Twitter?
You said who?
Retweets.
Yeah.
I'm going to their likes.
Yeah.
That's all the tea at.
No, they never say nothing. They never say nothing fat phobic. They never say nothing. No, they don't. No, they do. Why you sound constipated? But you can't just assume that every nigga that just don't like fat women just is rooted and fat phobic.
If they
Everything
say,
is rooted in
if they say I don't date fat women, that's it. If they say I don't like fat women, you sloppy fat bitch, then
and that's different. But that's not what you said.
Because I said everybody's preferences come from somewhere. As a result of living in a fat phobic society, people don't tend to like fat women.
So if the man grows up not being attracted to fat women, he's not fat phobic, he's not attracted to fat women, that is rooted in fat phobia.
I'm not finna
no.
Well, no, that's not what she's saying.
What did she say? Well, I'm trying to understand.
All right. So she is saying that depending on like your life, the external influences on you, like everything affects your preferences. Like it's not formed in a vacuum. Like that shit don't come out of nowhere. Like stuff happened to you or around you that made you feel a certain way. So I mean that's that might not be the rule all the time, but a lot of times like that's what it is.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess, but it's sometimes
exactly. Thank you.
So
you're welcome, girl.
I just don't agree, and that's just because
Then we could just leave it right there, and that's what
leave it right there because we've had this discussion.
You duck.
Whatever. I don't do the name calling. I don't do that. I'm not and I feel like you're duck shaming right now.
Duck shaming. That shit I never gave y'all Twitter.
But yeah, I'm really mad. Like you really winning about white women, and you really went crazy about Kelly from Saved by the Bell. Now to
nobody said like Megan.
Everybody
Fox.
got that one white person. I feel like they'll kind of do it on the low with.
No, I do Topanga on the high.
Not be on the low.
you hear me?
No. You understand? Like, man.
I'm ashamed to say I have at least 3.
Who yours?
Who your 3 sis? Who your 3?
Damn, I can never remember this nigga name, so he probably not that important.
Kevin Love.
Zac Efron. Zac Efron on mine with his short so.
Man, what is his name? His name like Brock O'Hurdy or something like that. He played on the Tyler Perry show that was on TLC.
Oh, why are you watching Tyler Perry?
I don't know who.
I never saw the show, but I know who he is.
The Haves and the Have-Nots.
No, it's on TLC. If Loving You Is Wrong, I think.
Tyler Perry got a show on TLC.
I think at one point. Look, I don't watch TV.
All right, sis. We don't.
All right.
Man, Chad Michael Murray back in the day.
Who was that?
He was on I don't even know what he was on. Damn. They not that important. Like
they really not. They have the same face.
Okay, that's kind of messed up.
I'll give Zac Efron some fat puss though.
I'm not. Look, I don't know what this is. This is not. I don't know what this is turning. This is not fat girl hours. I don't know what nasty.
Zac Efron, Robin Thicke, if he not on coke, and then Bruno Mars.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold up, stop.
Wait,
no,
Robin Thicke? No, no.
So you telling me that you can argue with me and shame me for listening to 24 Karat Magic in the Air, but you would let Bruno Mars. You would put your foot on Bruno Mars. You put your foot on Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars can play with your arm fat.
He is cute though.
Bruno, wait, what's that other one that looked? Damn, that sounds so bad.
This is trash as fuck.
I was gonna say The Weeknd, but I was thinking about Miguel.
These not white people.
Wait, Miguel not white. How did we get here?
Yeah. Bruno Mars ain't even white.
Alternative.
Look, we're not talking about
the only white dude name I know is Zac Efron. Literally, that's why I keep saying it. I really don't know.
Contemporary.
Man, the Evans brothers fine too, kind of, just a little bit.
All right. We gotta move on.
Oh, Frank from How to Get Away with Murder.
Frank.
I don't know what his name is, but
I don't watch that neither. I don't know what it is.
Well, we touched on that. All right.
Googles.
All right. Anyway, okay, I got a topic that I found is kind of weird. How do you feel about I don't know, I've noticed it before that a lot of like fat women really don't have like an issue with like dating like fat men. You feel like it is. So, would you like to say something?
I know she was over here humming the Negro spiritual.
Yeah. So would you like to take over?
I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass.
You gotta have ass to shake it, but go ahead.
Not really. You can shake it back.
Wow.
Go. What were you gonna say?
But, I was just saying that a lot of fat women,
a lot of fat women are fat phobic.
Don't like fat men. It's some fat women that are like, we two big people, we can't be together. It's some fat niggas like that too. Two big people should be together.
Is that fat phobic?
Remember on that Medea play?
And that what?
Medea goes to jail. Ella.
Look, I don't watch. Who done ate the cornbread?
Ella and that dude that play her husband.
Oh yeah, she's talking about
Y'all can't have no names like that. Y'all need to be called Hummer, Escalade, Suburban.
All right.
My bad. That was, oh God.
All right. Now, okay. Is it wrong? Okay, is it fat phobic to say you can't be another fat? We both fat. We can't.
I think yeah, it comes from that. I mean, then you got niggas like, oh, you can't be with a skinny nigga. Y'all gonna look like number 10. Like,
that's what I be thinking about with skinny niggas be talking to me. I was like, bro, we can't go nowhere.
they look fragile. I'm gonna be honest. Like, they got that thing, but they
look.
Everybody be saying
that. We didn't ask you about that.
Okay. I'm sorry. Jeez, my sugar low. That's what it is. God. Anyways, yeah, some fat people are just like, I used to be like, I can't date no nigga bigger than me. I can't date no nigga the same size as me because I feel like
I heard one girl say that she can't date a fat nigga because both of their bellies rub together and going to start a fire.
It's gonna start a fire. It's just gonna be a lot of.
Not if it's moisturized. I don't think.
It's gonna be a lot of sweat.
Like
so,
gonna mushing
anyway.
together.
All right. So you think that that's fat phobic to say that?
It is. The fuck.
Because I know I'm not. I mean, I'm just asking because some people don't really point out about like fat women saying certain things like.
Fat women can. I mean, just like anybody could. Just like fucking anybody could be fat phobic. It don't matter if you fat or not. It's just, I mean, you conditioned to be that way anyways. Like I said, regardless of if you agree with me. But yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna be like, oh, she a fat woman, so she can't be fat phobic. No, that doesn't make
a lot of them.
It's a lot. It's a lot of them. Just like I can't date no fat dude because they dick small. They and I'm sorry to keep bringing up dicks, but that's just the way I am. So I was gonna do that anyway.
But we had a talk.
I'm sorry, it just came out. So like that's just what it is. They're like, oh, they dick small, oh, they stomach big. You gotta lift their stomach up to suck they dick. You gotta do all this. I'm like, damn, that's a lot, ain't it?
What you in this cornbread fucking language you talking? But no, I mean I feel that. I mean, I've also heard some fat women say that what does it say? They always say that
a lot of them ride for fat niggas though. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Really?
Go ahead.
No, but I heard some fat women say that like they kind of like don't want to be with a fat guy because it's just like they'll like in a way like they want to be with a skinny man because like it's like to them, because I've heard a couple of big women actually say like, oh, I got me a skinny nigga, or like I'm hype, I got me a skinny one. Like they don't, it's like, I don't know, it's like sometimes I feel like it's like a weird thing in their mind. It's just like they don't want to be with somebody like them.
We need to send them some help because I don't know who would be happy they got a skinny nigga. Honestly.
So you like fat dudes?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't have a preference. I just like what I like.
Okay.
You know. But I just feel some type of way about skinny bones. You know, that's what they feel like.
All right. So yeah, like do you have you guys ever heard of that? Like a fat woman actually hype about like being with a skinny guy or a smaller guy because they
No, I think I don't know. I never heard that before.
What you say, Terry?
I never heard that before. I don't know. I feel like everybody I know wouldn't be hype about that. Like we'd be hush hush about it.
Why would you be hush hush about it?
Insecurities.
Okay.
I don't know.
And you were gonna say something?
I was just gonna say that I never seen them like be hype about it, but I've seen them be like,
"I'm gonna give me a skinny nigga for the summer."
Skinny niggas, or I can't be with no fat nigga. Two fat people can't be together. Shit like that, but not on some. Oh, I got me a skinny nigga now. Like,
I done came up.
I done showed you hoes, and what? That's some shit I would do in 2014.
Yeah, you were trash. Still low key are, but anyway.
Hey.
All right. So the next topic that we're gonna get into is representation. So, what's you guys' take on representation of fat women in the celebrity world? Let me shoot at Terry. She's making noises.
You can finish the question.
No. So, what do you think of the representation of fat women in Hollywood?
Like in the media.
Yeah, in media, basically.
I feel like it's not diverse enough.
Okay.
I feel like they always like find like some girl that has an hourglass shape and she like a size 14, and then they find like other ones like her, and then be trying to praise it as like it's some type of revolutionary shit they doing. Like it's not. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people that look like me.
Okay.
No, not at all. I can't think of nothing.
Is it popular like you are like just having your shape?
Basically, I feel like they just find one body shape, and it's like probably hourglass or like pear. I'm an apple out here.
You're an apple out here. When you say apple out here, you were like, were you?
Like no, that's like legit like body shapes. Like they have apple, pear, triangle, some other kind of shapes and fruit. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Janisha.
Hold on, I'm eating something.
Look, man. This is the fat that we talked about. This is a fat episode, and Janisha is definitely living up to the episode.
You're not eating that peach cobbler, huh?
What's your name?
Peach cobbler. Look, if you don't put them goddamn neck bones down.
It was actually an hour later, but
like you said, you're going represent. What's your take on representation of fat women in media? And
oh yeah, just like Terry said, it's not. If we talking about media beyond modeling, it's really just loud, fat, black, can't get no man, or chasing a man that does not want her.
Hey, Professor.
Oh yeah, that's like oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother thing. And people don't like to see that neither.
Always over sexualized to me, like always talking about sex, like always, like you know that fat girl from what's that show called?
Girl Code.
Yes, her.
Girl Code.
Always talking about sex or talking about food. Oh. It's not a good look at all. Hey, and I think I want to talk about This Is Us, because the character on there, Kate.
Oh.
She's fat, and she's not acceptable fat whatsoever. And when they do fat characters in the media, they tend to make them their storyline revolves around their weight. Much like Kate's storyline is just like she hates her mom because her mom is beautiful and she was always fat growing up, and her mom used to try to make her go on diets, and like now her weight is just kind of out of control, and she's never gonna be that pretty girl, and she's depressed, and it's just a lot. They really just do shape the character around their weight, which I feel like is it's like, why you don't do that to anybody else? You don't say, oh, I'm so skinny, I'm skinny, I'm normal, I'm average size. Like, what the fuck?
A bag of bones.
That's not nice.
Like, I feel like one thing about the Parkers, when I think about it, when I think about Moesha really, really fat shamed Kim. Like, Kim was always the loud one. She was the one that was fat or talking about food. And then like on the Parkers, it wasn't really as focused on Kim's weight because I think it shifted to Nikki. So, and it's a shame that I got to go back 18 years to get a fat character to give an example.
Oh, you can look at every Tyler Perry play and what he. I'm
not
about that one show with that one movie with Jill Scott. What is it called? Something about
why did I get married?
Another movie where she's fat and then she loses weight and then she tells her ex-husband, "I'm skinny now." Well, she wasn't skinny; she was just Jill Scott. So it's like I'm better now, blah blah blah. It's always about their weight. It's never about them as a person. It's never about their job. It's never about what they've accomplished. It's about their weight and whatever the hell else. Weight, food, men, not necessarily in that order.
And a gospel song that they randomly start singing at a random time because they just fell to the streets. God,
you should never do that again.
Talking about the movie.
You should never do it again. I feel like the only representation that was kind of done right is Becky on Empire. Y'all don't watch Empire?
Empire
still come on?
I forgot about her.
Oh, you talking about the Gabrielle Sidibe character?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Gabourey.
Yeah. I don't know Jamboree. I know she was kicking in when she stole that chicken out there.
Oh yeah,
that's a whole different thing.
You said what? What'd you say, Janisha?
I said Precious. I forgot about Precious.
Oh.
That was obviously the worst one. I got called Precious so much in high school because of that movie. Like, not even.
I think everybody that's fat got called Precious.
Yeah, it's just. And what did Kanye say? Plus, my bitch make your bitch look like Precious.
Oh my God, problematic face.
Yo, I thought that was such a bar when I was younger.
Let's reevaluate that. Let's unpack.
Fuck that word unpack. I hate the word unpack.
All right, well, you're gonna hear it anyway.
Anyway, all right. Shit, I was gonna make a point.
No, I had one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
What Terry was saying about, like, I already talked about movies and shit, but about modeling and stuff, like they always go for pear-shaped hourglass, kind of fat. Maybe
that was the next topic, but go ahead. We're just gonna go roll with it.
What?
That was the next topic, but just roll with it. Just keep telling what you were saying.
Yeah, like a size 10 to 14, 16 is kind of pushing it, but if you got a flatter stomach, they could make it work. Like, that's usually light skin. They're usually light skin. That's really just what they push, and then people like, y'all are included, except for Lane Bryant, because Lane Bryant do a good job.
Oh yeah, they're trying to do this shit now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, it's like, nah, go on Fashion Nova. All you see is what's that girl named Tabria?
Yeah, I think that's her name.
Hey girl. All you see is her on Fashion Nova. She on Forever 21. It's like they circulate the same 3 light-skinned black girls.
Well, how you feel about Tess Holiday?
Tess Holiday, I never followed her. A lot of people followed her from Tumblr back in the day.
Yeah.
But I was one of them people, and I know people like her because she's like a super fat. So and that's a thing, like super fat.
SSBBW.
But she's fucked black men, and she said something weird about fucking black men, about black men wanting her. So she was canceled after that. Shortly after.
And she scammed people out of some money too, like 2 years ago.
She did do that. She did that too. It's a lot of stuff that she did. I don't really follow it because, like I said, I never followed her like that because I didn't really care about. I was gonna say something mean, but I don't really care. I didn't really care.
You don't care about white people, cool. Say it for
Okay.
you.
I was gonna say uncooked chicken.
It's not relatable.
Go ahead, Terry.
Oh, I was just trying to say it nicer. It's not relatable.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm still trying to get sponsored, so I'm cool with white people. But
you ain't gonna never get nothing.
Exactly. I ain't never gonna get nothing. We had talked about dick. We had talked about fucking
Oh, you know what? I won't put that out into the universe. You gonna get some sponsors.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So we talk about plus size models. So I mean, you talk about shape more. I know you guys talked about shape. So I mean, is there any? I mean, I'm asking you guys, is there any model out there like what's more shapes would you guys like to see?
Everything that's not pear and hourglass.
Right. Apple, triangle,
rectangle, diamond. I mean, look, whatever the other ones are.
I'm trying to keep up with all these shapes. I took trig like almost like 8 years ago. So when y'all say these things, like are y'all mean like women like with bigger bellies, like more like that?
Belly, yeah, but I like honestly, I actually just read something, or we were having a conversation about this in a group that I'm in, and they were like, you know, when labels do use bigger models that have visible bellies, other fat women don't accept them well. Like they aren't receptive to it at all. Like you could see it in the comments. Like they'll be like, "Oh, she shouldn't be wearing this," or whatever, blah blah blah. All of this type of stuff. But if it was somebody that was pear or hourglass shape, they'd be singing a different tune. Like it's like you got to pick one. You want representation, or you want to keep getting the same thing, because a lot of them are still fat phobic. A lot of them are still like, I don't know what the word is, but I know sizeism and shapeism, that's a thing. A lot of them really just still think that way, even about themselves. Like, so I don't know if it'll ever happen. It would be nice to see people shaped like you when you buying clothes, because you don't know
you don't know how that's gonna look on you.
Like this is on size 12 and I'm finna get a 24. That's not really that doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to you, Fashion Nova, who sold me a dress too small.
All right. You just
thanks
for saying that. So yeah, I've kind of noticed it too, because it's like I've noticed that a lot of, I don't know, randomly I just noticed that like a lot of the more that people say the plus size models, they don't have stomachs at all, and like none of the women that actually know that are fat look nothing like them, and I notice it, and some my friends notice it too. So it's just kind of like, is this really is this person like fat? Like I was having a discussion with my friends one time, and it was about a girl. I think she was a model. I don't know her name. She was black. She was black, Janisha, because you were gonna ask that. She was like a plus size model, and like my friends, I was like, oh, is she bad? Like, would you guys date her? Because that's what guys do. Just like, hey. So he was just like, yeah, and he was like, yeah. I was like, would you consider her fat? And he was like, no. And then my friend was like, no. So I'm just like, people consider her fat. He was like, "How is she fat? She has a flat stomach." And I'm just like,
right, that's the bar right there.
Yeah, flat stomach, and she had a big ass. And I know it's like this. I'm being serious, but like the big fan page.
Oh, I
Is
don't
that
got
still a
blocked.
thing?
Huh?
It's
I think it is.
It's still a
still
thing.
exists?
They unblocked me.
They blocked you?
Yeah, they blocked me.
What
I
you
thought
do?
I was blocked. I know the creator blocked me like mad long ago.
Why they guys block you?
They find me annoying, I guess.
What did you say?
I don't know. I probably said. I mean, I have a lot of thoughts about that page.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it could have been a really good idea, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to like that whole page is set up. The gaze of that page, like, is for men.
Mm-hmm.
It's close to my bedtime. I'm trying to get my words out. But like that mean like that was my whole problem. I mean, not my whole problem with the page, but I just feel like I don't even remember what I told them, honestly. It was probably somewhere along the lines of like, I don't know, he blocked me.
Oh.
And the only reason I got unblocked is because they had tweeted something like, at 2 big fines you want to see in a threesome or something like that. And somebody mentioned me and then they unblocked me after that.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
I know. I guess I'm back in the cool crowd.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah. That's kind of wild.
Wait, you don't have nothing to say about that page?
You don't have to say nothing about the big.
About what?
About what the fuck the thing called post big fines?
Yeah.
I ain't never like from the jump street. I never liked it because fucking they would post like pictures of women who wasn't pear shaped or wasn't hourglass shaped and like pick on them. That's what they did like in the beginning. A lot of people don't remember.
What?
I remember like in the beginning they had like, you know, really big super fat women on there and would kind of like making fun of them or retweeting people that was, and so I never really vibe with it like that. And then when I got into an argument with the dude that made the page, and he blocked me because I was saying probably some of the same stuff that I said on here. And yeah, I just never fucked with it like that. I'm just like, I would never call myself a big fan. Like now that Twitter has taken it and turned it into that, I would never. I'm just fat. Like
yeah, I don't use that at all either.
Because to me, big fine, it the connotation it's just it's fat but pear shaped, fat but fat in the right places. Like I just went on there and looked, and it's just like bitches that not even fat for real. It's just y'all got fat asses. Not even on some hating shit. It's just what they turned it into. So,
but I've seen some girls that like actually get some praise that actually they don't really have the shape that you guys are talking about, but they get praise, and I guess they
are they light skinned?
That's the it has a lot to do with everything.
No, they weren't light skinned.
Are you sure?
To answer your question, I kind of can tell the difference between light skin and dark skin.
Yeah, but it's a lot that goes into it. Definitely colorism in the fact that definitely you got to look at that too, because it'll be fat light skinned women who they'll get up there, like I said, they'll be models and they'll be, you know, successful plus size bloggers, and you see the dark skinned ones, they not up there.
Yeah.
Wait, so who you know that's not pear shaped that get praised? Because the only person I could think of is Simone.
Yeah,
Simone Mariposa. Like that's the only person I could think of.
Yeah, I cannot say her last name.
Simone, and then Gervais. She don't really model though. She's more. I think she's more of like she's a singer, but she's popular on Instagram and Facebook and stuff.
Oh, I don't use that.
Actually, I don't actually know her name. It's just I've seen one girl. She actually had a big stomach, and she was getting praised on that page.
Wait, on the Post Big Finds page?
I think it was on somebody like reposted on
Instagram.
I think they do. It was one of them pages. I think it was related to them.
I mean, they definitely do have pages where, like, Post Big Finds is the only one I could think of where, like, you got to be a certain type of fat to be posted on there. Like, they have other, like, pages that are almost as popular where that's, like, not the same standards.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been one of those, but I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't even think of the.
I don't know. I've been blocked for so long. I don't know what's going on.
All right. So the next topic that we're gonna talk about, last topic we're gonna talk about, Anthony Hamilton.
Sister Big Bones.
With Charlene.
Oh my goodness.
Sister Big Bone. I'm sorry. It was y'all. Do y'all think Charlene was big?
I don't know, because he had a lot of. I mean, he had a song called Lucille on that album. I don't know who them people is.
Charlene and Lucille both sound like big women.
They do.
Let's unpack that.
Fuck. Oh,
why do they sound like big women?
Look, all right. I'm not
like
doing this with you.
From the South.
They do. They definitely do. They sound like they make great potato salad.
I don't eat it.
Well, me and my potato salad arms are gonna disagree.
Anyway, I don't probably can make potato salad. Like, what's
the question?
No, I was just plug that joke in. So the last topic we're gonna talk about.
Well, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm like, what was the joke?
Well, he said it was ass.
Whatever.
Was the joke that Charlene was a fat woman?
All right. Because I really want to.
Can we talk about Sister Big Bones?
Okay. Look. This is just a joke, but we can talk about it.
That's a bob.
All right.
Let's talk about
that's another.
You said what?
Wait, she breaking D'Angelo.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like,
what did D'Angelo do?
D'Angelo dated Angie Stone, and I guess his manager told him that he don't need to be dating no fat woman that's gonna hurt his image.
Wait, pause. D'Angelo like fat bitches?
So they went their separate ways.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, that's news to me.
Oh, you about?
I'm mad because I'm just realizing that like Jill Scott was a pygmy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm here for Jill Scott being a pygmy. I ain't got no go on. I definitely, you know what I'm saying. I want to fit that thing. Maybe we could just be silent.
Divorced after a year.
Look, I can definitely take.
That man trying to take all her money too. You can get a prenup with these.
Oh, drop that coin. But I definitely want to pin Jill Scott. No lie, no. And ain't nothing wrong. Y'all talk about pygmies. Ain't nothing wrong with a pygmy. I need a pygmy in my life right now. At this moment in my life.
See, this is a whole nother conversation.
Hey, look, all right. We get on topic. So the last topic is weight loss. So what's your guys' take on people who get weight loss surgeries? Tell you want to go first or last?
Let me go last. I need to think on this.
All right, Janisha, go ahead because I already know you wrote down your think piece. Just say your think piece, your think thread from Twitter.
Wait, she got a thread on Twitter about this?
She?
I missed this.
When she always got threads on Twitter. That's her thing. She just do threads and about unpacking and all this other stuff. But
you don't want to unpack. You gotta unpack.
Thanks.
But go ahead.
Well, we need to talk about what that girl said.
What girl?
Would you be okay with dating somebody who didn't like you before you lost weight?
Oh. I know what girl you talking about. That bitch got me blocked too.
Oh, who you talking about? Who? All right. You gonna say her name? Shit.
No tea, no shade.
I'm trying to think about why she blocked me.
Y'all talking about Ebony QT,
Why
right?
she block you?
Y'all talking about Ebony QT, right?
I probably told her some shit about her being a pick me.
Yeah, I think
She probably got tired of my shit and blocked me.
Look, all right.
Because we were having that conversation. I was like, because she was like, would you be, or I wouldn't be okay. I would be okay if somebody was like, they saw me losing weight and then they want to get moving now. I was like, why would you be okay with somebody?
Oh yeah, I would feel some type of way about that.
Okay, now here's my take. I think you would what? For I don't know. Why are we talking about Jacquees?
What Mike said?
You talking about Jacquees being in jail?
Wait, what?
That's his name. I thought his name was.
What did he do to go to jail?
His name is Jacquees.
He. All right. We getting on topic.
His name really Jacquees.
That's his name.
Why is
Jacquees?
Wait, well, I think it's Jacquees because they have two E's.
Why are you making for people's name? Your
like
name
that.
is Janisha.
Bitch, okay.
We ain't gonna talk about my real name.
All right, we're not talking about Jacquees.
Jacquees.
But free Jacquees.
Jacquees, because I ain't finna say that shit.
Jacquees. Who is Jacquees?
My sister went to school with a boy named Jacquees.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Paco. Jacquees and Paco, what's up?
They not listening to this, and I don't know if they even got Wi-Fi. They sound like they don't got Wi-Fi. But
go away.
All right.
Shout out somebody named Paco. But
stop.
My point.
Paco had cancer.
My point is about that is I will understand somebody having an issue with it, but me personally, it goes back to what I've said. If someone is fat and you're not attracted to someone who is fat and they lose weight and you become more attracted to them, and I would totally understand if somebody says, you know what, you didn't want me, you know what I'm saying, whatever, But I will also understand like if someone was just like okay because it's just like, hey, you weren't attracted to fat people. You know, attraction plays a part in the attraction is the first thing somebody attraction is the first thing.
When they see you.
So it's just like if someone is, I'm not attracted to a fat person, it's the person decided to lose weight. Like me, take me for example, I'm a big dude, right? I personally think
big, all right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Wait, you say he a big eye?
Yeah, I'm a big all right.
That's my thing. I saw that hashtag.
Anyway. Calm your little wig over there. Anyway,
it's a quick weave while you playing.
I can see the frontal. Anyway, but like me, like for me, for example, right? I personally think I look better when I was because I was a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of weight. In my personal opinion, and I've had women actually tell me this, I look better when I'm actually have less weight on me. Right?
Lord.
Yeah, I'm honest, like, and I ain't taking no way because I feel like when I look at myself in the mirror, when I lose weight, I look a bit different. Like my facial features are shown more, and I just personally look better, and I personally like feel better. Oh right, so so if a woman saw me and was like, okay, when I if I was like to gain a bunch of weight or have a bunch of weight on me, they're not attracted to me. But if I was to lose weight and they're attracted to me, I wouldn't feel no way about it because they probably just don't like, bigger dudes.
But the thing is, if you would still talk to that person after you've been the same motherfucker, you only lost weight, like.
But that's the thing though. Like you weren't attracted to that person before. Because some people are just not attracted to people.
If somebody said that to you, you would still talk to them.
I would feel funny about it, but I wouldn't judge nobody else. I wouldn't judge nobody else for doing that. I wouldn't because if you're not attracted to a fat person and that person isn't fat anymore, and you're attracted to their body type now, then what's different?
Gonna be skinny in a year unless they get some motherfucking surgery done. You still gonna be fat. You just gonna be a smaller fat person. So really, what's T?
You can lose the weight in a year. You can be fit in a year if you're a man.
Yeah, if you would do
exactly.
But if you're a man, that's different. But
but 2 people in a year.
So, but I don't see the problem. I mean, I personally would feel away, but if you're not attracted,
I feel like that's just dumb to me because no, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me, oh, now you skinny. Now I want to talk to you. That's dead as fuck. Like,
I feel
you. It's me personally. It just don't sit right.
I wouldn't do it either.
No, I understand. I understand y'all, but it's just, you know, and some people, and also another thing, some people look different when they lose weight. Like some people just look different when they lose weight.
That's fine. I wouldn't do it.
No, I totally agree. Oh, random. I want to bring this up too. Let me get your thoughts on this, and then we're gonna go back to the actual topic because you're getting off track a little bit. I said on Twitter the other day, I said some women look better fat, and women got mad at me. Was I wrong?
Man, you're a man, so you're always gonna be wrong. But
oh, what the hell did this?
But no, I get what you're saying, because I say that all the time. I say I don't want to be, I don't want to lose weight and then not look good. I
feel like some women just look better when they have weight on them. Like that's not being on some fat fetish shit. That's not being on some you better keep eating. Like, nah, it's just some women just look better when they have weight on them. And I've known girls that who had were bigger and they decided to lose a bunch of weight. And I mean, it is going back to like they may look funny to you because you personally haven't seen them smaller and you're not used to seeing them that way. That's very much of a thing, but it's just sometimes like, hey, she looked better when she had weight on her. Some women just carry weight better on them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like when I lose weight and my face is smaller, my nose is bigger. So I feel like,
oh my god, you like a front face Simpson?
I like when my face is a little bit. I don't like no double chin. What I got going on right now, but I
don't like that shit either.
Just a little bit fatter, so my nose looks a little smaller. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying some people look better fat. I truly believe that some people are meant to be fat, and everybody's not meant to be skinny, or whatever the hell you want to call it.
When you say some people are meant to be fat, how would you feel? Like, all right, do you guys feel like your guys were meant to be fat?
I feel like based on genetics, like my mom's fat, my dad is fat.
Okay, like just leave it there. Don't go. And
I'm not going the way that you thought I was going. I'm not going. I just took a U-turn. So they're both fat, and then just growing up poor and like not having good eating habits. Yeah, the outcome is a fat person. So,
Terry, do you think you were supposed to be fat or?
I mean, what?
I mean, some people, you know, that's how some people feel. Like, do you believe that or no?
I was meant to be a bad bitch. So whatever a bad bitch look like, that's what it is.
But
you got some of your throat there, huh? Just
ain't that the little ratchet girl, like little call or
part of it? She like, ow.
But back to the original topic. What was the original topic?
I don't know.
It was weight loss.
Yeah, people who get weight loss surgeries. What you got? What you guys take on them? Like, how you guys feel about people who get weight loss surgeries?
I feel like everybody should, do what works for you. I don't know.
Okay. So you really don't have like thoughts about? Okay. Tanisha, go ahead and fire off.
I need to find this thread.
What mini threads?
I feel like
mini gowns.
Beautiful gowns. I feel like if you gotta go through all that shit to be small, you is not fucking meant to be small, bitch. Because them people,
people.
People be like, they be like, oh, I tried to go to the gym, it didn't work. So you just gonna cut your stomach. You just gonna cut. You just okay. You're gonna do that because that's better. That's nasty. And I'm not gonna be like one of them people that's like, oh, just work out and get rid of it. I understand that some people have reasons they can't work out or whatever. Fine, cool. But I feel like people get weight loss surgery because they're vain, because they don't want to put into work. And I feel like I would respect you more if you just said, I want to be skinny in 3 months and not a year. So I'm gonna get weight loss surgery, and it's better for me because XYZ. But it's just so much that comes with that surgery. Like 2 weeks before, you gotta go on a liquid diet. You gotta lose weight before that. Sometimes you gotta lose weight before that. You gotta be on a strict diet before your surgery.
You die on the table.
People die, and then you gotta take fucking vitamins for the rest of your life because your hair is gonna be thin as shit and fall out. It's like, it's a lot.
Oh, that's too much.
It seems like an easy, quick fix, but it's not. It's really not, because you finna be like that for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, you got a goddamn stomach that done been cut in half. So you finna really be out here like, oh, I had 2 bites, I can't eat anymore. Like, that's really finna be your life. Then you gotta get all this extra plastic surgery done because you done lost weight so quick. Your titties done drop down to your knees, bitch. Now you just gotta go and get. Then you gotta go and get all that skin removed. It's a lot. It's just a lot to go through. It's a lot to put your body through. And I feel like if you got to go through that much for you to be a smaller person, baby, it was not never supposed to be that. It just wasn't that. That's just not what it is.
But ain't it some type of, like, not to just go back to the health thing, but like, ain't it like better if some people get weight loss surgery? And like, I'm not sure. I'm not. Don't quote me. Like, I think it was like sometimes like some doctors actually recommend it.
I don't know. They do that shit on 600 Pound Life though. Whatever that shit.
Oh yeah.
But they have to.
Yeah, I feel like that's
or they gonna die.
I feel like that's the only time like doctors be like, you gotta do this. To get to a point where like, you about to die.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next topic we're going to talk about, how you guys feel about people who are once fat that do it the natural way. They lose weight, they get healthy.
Wait. I just thought of something. My bad. I was thinking how it's really gendered, how I just talked about that conversation. Like how I just talked about weight loss surgery. Like men get weight loss surgery too.
Oh. I heard Drake got his abs done.
I heard that, but I don't believe it.
I hear that.
Yeah, he a whole IG model out here.
I feel like I'm in a boring section of Twitter now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about nothing.
But go ahead. Yeah, men get weight loss surgery too. Are you going to expound on that, or are you just going?
I don't think it's as often as women. I think because men can lose weight faster than women, probably. Like I said, I feel like it's really a time thing why people get weight loss surgery. Some people be like, well, I had this going on with my back and my knees and my teeth swing low, sweet chariot.
Why are you doing this?
No, I'm just saying. I'm real deal just saying, like, sometimes it ain't that. Sometimes you just want a quick fix. And I know everybody's not like that because it's really not something you should go through real quick. And a lot of people gain their weight back.
Yeah.
So
I've heard some stories like that.
You were meant to be fat. So if you can't control yourself, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Yeah, but anyway, cut that out because it seems fat for me.
Yeah, I don't edit my show. So we one take Charlie out here in these streets. So whatever you said, it's going. So yeah, what's your guys' take on people who decide to lose weight, whatever. They go to the gym, they do it the natural way, and then they start preaching health to people.
Bitch.
You was one shaped like a refrigerator too. So be
All right. Okay. So let me play devil's advocate. So what if somebody who is literally like, okay, they were very fat, they had a front butt.
No.
they were very fat, they were very big, and they decided to lose weight. They get very skinny, you know what I'm saying? Do it the natural way. They go vegan, like whatever these motherfuckers be doing. Yeah, so they decided to do the natural way, and then they just feel like other women may be going through the same thing they went through. And so is it preachy if it's just like, hey, like if a girl that hops on Twitter and says, okay, well, these are things that helped me lose weight, or these are the things that helped me get the body that I want. And probably to them, they probably feel like, well, some women are probably going through the same things that I personally went through. So I think I'm helping them by giving them tips, giving them weight loss, workouts to do, regiments, all that. You know what I'm saying? So is it, what do you say to that? Like, because some people who lost weight probably feel that way.
I don't have an issue with people that want to talk about their journey to inspire other people. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the people who feel like, okay, I'm not fat no more, so let me talk shit about fat people.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them.
Yeah. I feel you. Janisha?
I agree. If you just sharing your weight loss journey, you happy you lost weight. If that's what you want to do, then fine. I'm not here for
TL throwing
people
like a little sub every now and again, but I know you're gonna be on the TL throwing a little sub again, sub here and there.
I just feel like, yeah, exactly what Terry said. If you not if you fucking like don't be trying to be, I feel like more men do this than women. Men will get on the timeline and be like, oh, I used to be so fat, I used to be this, blah blah blah. Here now I can help you. I know being fat is unhealthy because I used to be fat. I used to be that person. That's what they mean. Like that's not a look. Like
that's not a mood.
It's not the move. It's not the wave. None of that. I don't feel like it's necessary. I just think that people are still insecure about themselves. Like, damn, you feel that bad about your old fat self, bitch? You ain't even fat no more.
That's why I don't like them weight loss program commercials.
Mm.
I don't fuck with them things.
They be like, I used to look disgusting. I was blah blah blah. Damn, bitch.
No, I was sad every day.
I wore a shirt in the shower.
Jeez, I definitely wore a big T-shirt to the pool.
Exactly. They worse than them the hair niggas that be losing their hair. Them
oh my god!
I used to wear a hat in the pool. Oh, my kids made fun of me. But
bro,
the male sewing is next level though.
All right, the little bit of New Orleans accent came out a little bit.
I know I have a little one, just a little bit.
I really wanted you to get on here and say "baby" because the way New Orleans people say "baby" is kind of cool. But
oh, I hate that so much.
What?
After Katrina, everywhere I live, people like say "baby." Say baby. Shut up your ass.
Anyway, so the last question I'm gonna ask you guys is what okay, let's take a fat person and they hate the fact that they're fat and they express the fact that they're fat, because I've seen this before where a woman was saying that she hates herself, she feel like she's living an unhealthy lifestyle. She doesn't like the way she is, the way she's shaped. She doesn't like herself at all, and she's vocal about it. Do you feel like that if she's speaking from her own personal experience, is that necessarily a bad thing, or
what you mean? Is it bad?
Like, is it a bad thing, or is it kind of like her in a way is it kind of being fatful because she's just saying that she speaks from her personal experience?
I don't feel like that because I just feel well. I'm gonna say yes, it is, but also I feel that way sometimes. I hate myself. I hate my body. I hate the way I'm shaped. Like I'm shaped. I don't like my arms. I don't. It's a lot of shit I don't like about myself. I feel that way too.
I like
And
your arms. If you don't like your arms,
oh my god, get off it. But I just feel like it's 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 is it fat phobic? Could it be? Yeah, but also you living in that body. Like nobody's living in the body except for you. So you have to deal with whatever it is that come with your body in the way your body looks to the world, even though the world tells you you look trash, and that's internalized. So it is fat phobic, but at the same time I feel like you can express your grievances with yourself. You should be able to do that without somebody being like, oh no, you're beautiful, bitch. I ain't say I was ugly, I said I was fat. Nah, let's stay on. So I just feel like you should be able to just do that without people trying to reel it back in. Sometimes people just want to say that. Sometimes I just want to be like, damn bitch, you shaped like a bag of laundry.
All right.
And be happy with myself. Like sometimes you just feel that way. Like that is just that's just what it is. Everybody has something about themselves that makes them feel bad. I don't think it should be something you gotta chastise somebody over. Like, don't talk that bad about yourself. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't, but you know what?
I'm gonna do it today.
Yes, because I'm shaped like a Popeye's box.
All right.
It's so specific.
All right.
A bag of laundry.
When I make these jokes, she says, "Wow, I can't believe you said that."
Because I'm a fat black woman. Is you a fat black woman? No.
No. Okay. Okay. Terry, what's your take?
I agree with Janisha. I don't necessarily feel like it's bad, but I think when you feel stuff like that, you have to take a step back and think about like why you feel like that. Like, is it because of other people, shit like that?
No, I understand because I was actually on Twitter. This girl was actually talking about how like she just hates herself. She hates her body. She hates the way she's shaped. She hates how she sweats a lot. And
that is not funny, but I want to laugh.
Okay. She actually told her, okay, it's not a fun. It's oh my god, I don't want to. It was funny.
I hate how I can't breathe when I walk up.
All right, no.
Nigga get on one flight, be like, okay.
I be like, bitch, you dead?
Like, no. She said that she don't like how her belly jiggles when she walks.
Oh, she needs to get some shaper.
Okay. And she also said,
"Yeah, put your pants up over your stomach."
All right. No, look. Hey, y'all know how I feel about the tucking the belly and the leggings, but
we know.
Well, he one of those let it hang out.
Let it pop out like $1 per daisy.
That is so uncomfortable. You're gonna be walking and your belly gonna be flopping in the wind.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
That actually make your shape look worse.
Like, it does. When you put your pants up, like it compress it a little bit,
You actually look like a vacuum like that because
Okay, so all right, so she told this one funny story. I do not want to laugh, and I've been low key like it was kind of true. So she said she was in a restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. She was at the motherfucking restaurant. You talking Janisha talk. So
fuck you.
She was at a restaurant and she was getting to go, and it was a skinny girl next to her, and it was a man. It was like 4 or 5 men next to her, and the skinny girl next to her, she farted. Right? Everybody thought it was her, and two of the dudes turned around and was like, "You nasty as shit." And she was like, that wasn't me. You just assumed that was me. And I was like, bro, low key, in that same situation, I'm going to think it was her.
Because she fat.
Listen.
But like, why is that though? Like, why?
Listen, I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Listen, somebody pussy could be stank, and then somebody be like, "Oh, it's the fat girl."
Look,
Meanwhile,
I'm saying if somebody fought.
But why would you think it's a fat?
Okay, listen, I know it's wrong. It's unpack. I get it.
Yeah, let's unpack that.
You don't need to unpack. I'm just saying, like you know, it was just. I'm sorry, I laughed at that story, but yeah. So, shout, you know, if you ever got blamed for a fart, you know what I'm saying, that you didn't do, I feel sorry for you. You know what I'm
Nah, you know it's another fat girl stereotype that we always got snacks in our purse. I don't never have no snacks, bro.
Well, one person likes to eat snacks even on the show.
I used to have snacks like in high school. I used to always have gum. I always had candy.
I always have like gum. I don't have like no hot Cheetos and a pickle and some Oreos in my bag though. I had like a little granola bar.
Janisha actually granola, but Janisha also thought it was cool to eat cookies on my show. Like
what?
During the show.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, it definitely was you. So
that was Samara.
That was definitely you. So, yeah. So I appreciate you guys doing the show. We wrap this great episode of Artificial Ignorance up. Also knowing that I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we was talking about it earlier. When I do get like my, you know what I'm saying, my 6-pack thing going on, I'm never wearing the shirt. That's one thing. And I just want to say that. I'll make that known. I'm never wearing the shirt. I'm wearing baseball jerseys with the shirt out. Like I'm doing all that.
Like a woman beater.
Yeah, not like a woman beater. Not like a woman beater, but I'm letting, you know what I'm saying. Just I'm wearing it in the winter and time. I just want to make that known. But
all right, now, Morris Chestnut.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm gonna do my thug thizzle. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be zealous. You're gonna be so zealous. But I'd like to thank our beautiful guests for joining the show. I'd like to thank Terry. Appreciate you doing the show.
It's 8 minutes before my bedtime. You're welcome.
All right. You want to shout out anything? You plug your Twitter in, or
yeah, my Twitter handle is at Terry Amore. I don't talk about shit, but you should follow me.
All right.
Just because.
All right. Like to thank Big Mama, aka 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 the fat hippie, aka
shut the fuck up.
You told a little bitch, ain't
ain't no.
aka grits and shrimp.
It's shrimp and grits.
Gang.
Hey, right. Gonna shout out your plug yourself in.
Follow me on Twitter at the fat hippie _. You can cash at me at JZ.
Hey, ain't no panhandle on my shit. No.
And yeah.
Hey, black woman.
Gang shit.
Whatever. When is the fucking like a fat girl audiobook dropping?
Fucking like a fat girl.
Oh yeah, we've been waiting on that. What I said.
I know. I'm working on it. Y'all know I'm about to graduate with my master's in May. So yeah. It's coming. It's coming.
The streets need this.
I know. I'm trying to get
if one more nigga asks me to write, I'm
really trying to get it out there. Remember, kids, don't brush your teeth before you suck dick because you're gonna get an STD.
Don't see how that has to do with anything. All I know is the word unpack gonna be in that bitch about 250 times.
What word?
Unpack.
In the audiobook?
Yes.
What you gonna unpack?
You need to unpack.
I'm gonna have Monique read my audiobook. Monique gonna be reading it.
Oh hell no!
Oh my god! It's so funny.
Get ready to get on that dick.
And then you talk, Daddy. Do you want me to do this?
Daddy.
That's the part of the book I need. Just publish that chapter.
I'd like to thank Mike for interrupting the show and bringing up topics that had nothing to do with the podcast.
Hey, Mike and Jacquez.
Jacquez. And Mike swear up and down he don't like white women, but he went crazy over one just not too long ago. But anyway, we'll wrap this great episode of Artificial Ignorance up. Make sure you guys rate and subscribe on iTunes. Make sure you write a review of me on iTunes. Also, if you guys are listening to the show, when I tweet out the show and I'll tweet out the description, please give me some feedback on the show, what you like about the show, what you didn't like about the show. I know a lot of people are working on asking me about visuals. I'm working on that. I will soon be in the Houston area, so I definitely will be trying to get that for you guys. Also have YouTube. The YouTube work is coming. I have an announcement that I'm going to make. I ain't gonna make it yet because I'm still working the kinks out. Just make sure you give me some feedback. Let me know about episodes, ideas that you guys have, and if you want to get on the show, don't call me. I'll call you. We're gonna wrap this great episode of Artificial Ignorance up.
Anna.
What does that mean?
She don't know what the fuck it means. Like I always say, Sadate and them titties.